Hot. Harry Wet Pants as four judges asked the Duke to be cross-examined by a seasoned lawyer, Mr. Green. Listing a few ways that the Sussexes and their legal team have endeared themselves to the English, not British, legal establishment. August 2020. Meghan was criticised by Mr. Justice Warby in a judgment relating to the publication of a letter to Thomas Markle, and the mysterious five who spoke to People. Too delightful not to relate, so here we go. Judge Warby rebuked both Meghan in effect and the Daily Mail for being involved in tit-for-tat criticisms of one another. He described Meghan's statements as hyperbolic assertions and said that there was evidence that her side has been energetically briefing the media about the proceedings from the outset. December 2021. Master of the Rolls, Sir Geoffrey Voss, judge and head of the civil justice system in England and Wales, didn't quite believe that Meghan forgot she'd been involved in funding freedom. By having aides brief the authors, Sir Geoffrey britishly said, "This was at best an unfortunate lapse of memory on her part." March 2022. Shahid Fatima QC was rebuked by Mr. Justice Swift for leaking a ruling relating to Harry's claim for protection before it was formally handed down. Harry's legal team gave it to a partner of his law firm who specialises in putting out reputational fires, but who isn't a lawyer. June 2023. David Sherborne, aka Orange Sherbet, because of his permitting, was rebuked by Mr. Justice Fancourt because Harry wasn't around to give evidence on the first day, even though the judge had expressly requested that witnesses should be available early. All of these efforts by the Sussexes were supposed to avoid cross-examination. However, this time it seems the judge made a decision and ordered Andrew Green KC to appear. Now Prince Harry is set to be the first royal in 130 years to undergo cross-examination in a British court this week, in a blockbuster legal battle with the Mirror publisher over alleged phone hacking. Today, Harry's lawyer said the Duke of Sussex would be unavailable to testify after opening statements because he'd taken a flight from Los Angeles on Sunday after the birthday of his 2-year-old daughter. "I'm a little surprised," Justice Timothy Fancourt said, noting he'd directed Harry to be in court for the first day of the case. Mirror Group newspaper's lawyer Andrew Green said he was deeply troubled by Harry's absence on the trial's opening day. This really angered Mr. Green. Green, who's fought various high-profile cases in his 35 years at the bar, will be seeking to tear his case to shreds, a High Court barrister told Sky News on Monday, as a former adversary warned The Independent that the Duke may not even realise if he slips up during cross-examination. A leading barrister and previous adversary told The Independent Mr. Green will be all over the detail of the hacking case. "He'll be extremely well prepared. I expect rather better than Prince Harry reckons he's going to be," they added. Mr. Green will be relishing the rare prospect of cross-examining a royal, the barrister suggested, noting Mr. Green is old enough to be experienced but young enough still to be hungry. He'll likely be looking to expose the Duke as an unreliable historian, they said, adding, "He won't be doing it, I suspect, in a particularly unpleasant way, but he'll just be showing that for whatever reason, just because he's a high-profile person, you can't actually trust his recollection." He has quite a controversial tone, and I doubt that Prince Harry will see some of the most effective bits coming, they warned. Putting it in cricketing terms, I doubt Prince Harry will realise when he's edged the ball.